Hey everyone, welcome to your yoga practice. This is a practice that is outdoors, obviously in a very Canadian traditional fashion with my plaid, my toque, right? It is fall heading into November here, so I just thought I'd emphasize the fact that you really can practice yoga anywhere at any time of the year. So I'm all bundled up here outside for you, and we'll get started in a seat. So of course that seat is of your choosing. So whether it's on your knees like I'm doing like this, or if it's cross-legged, just however you want to be for the next few minutes as we find some stillness and as we join together with our eyes closed. Okay, so finding the windows of the eyes, just softly close. Maybe the palms resting in your lap, or your palms even resting on your knees or your thighs. As you find stillness in the body, noticing that your breath is still moving. So noticing the wave-like movements of the breath in and out. And releasing all of that visual stimulation, the external stimulation, moving towards the internal. We'll just find a few more breaths here together. And then when you're ready, blinking your eyes open, taking a few moments to take in what's outside, right? So getting back into that feeling of being in the present moment with whatever is going on around you, and coming to sit in a cross-legged position this time. So why don't we start with right leg in front of left, okay? And then we'll take our hands and we'll place them on our knees, and we'll bring the crown of the head nice and tall up towards the sky or ceiling, and on the exhale, drop the shoulders down the back body. And then all you gotta do here is start to tuck the chin into your chest. So noticing a little neck stretch. Start to bring your head back through center, and on the exhale, take your left ear to left shoulder. And just a couple of breaths here. Head back through center, inhale. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Settling in with your breath. Back through center again. Inhale, draw the hands up towards the sky, so long arms. And on the exhale, start to bring your hands forward. So I've got some lovely grass to feel here. Maybe you're feeling the ground in your home, carpet or floor, whatever flooring you have. And tuck the chin back in towards your chest. And allowing the sit bones to sink down to the earth so that they're not coming forward as much. They're still sinking back and down. Walk your hands back in towards you and press yourself all the way up to a tall seat again. Okay, let's switch up the position of the feet. So the left leg's in front this time. Sweep your arms up again. Inhale. And we're going to come forward again. So exhale, come down. So opposite leg in front, tucking chin to chest. Shoulders shimmying, I love that word, shimmying down to the ground. Walk your hands back in towards you, pressing back up again. Maybe getting the dirt off your hands. And then coming all the way over onto hands and knees. So from our hands and knees, a few glorious cat-cows. Always awesome to start with our cat-cows. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, right? Toes tucked under. Inhale, spread your heart through the shoulders. Exhale, tuck the tailbone around the spine. Again, inhale, lifting through the tailbone all the way towards the crown of the head. Maybe the eyeballs even look up, stretching the eyes. And then again, exhale, rounding. And just doing this a couple more times to the rhythm of your own beautiful breath. And then find a nice neutral spine. Okay, so from a nice tabletop back, so long back, start to extend the right leg all the way back behind you. Alrighty. And then you can stay there extending that leg, or if it's in your practice to bend the right leg, maybe reach around and grab the foot with the left hand, you may do so. Otherwise, you might just stay here with the right leg extended and the left arm extended. So we're still balancing, right? Or like I said, there's the option of bending the right knee, reaching around with the left hand, grabbing the foot, extending here, long neck down towards the earth still. Okay, one more inhale. Exhale, lower hand and knee, and we'll go right over onto the other side. So extending left leg back. Maybe you stay here with your balance. Maybe you extend the right arm, opposite arm to leg. Maybe you bend the left knee, reach around and grab the foot with the right hand. So that left foot into hand, hand into foot. Lifting up through the heart a bit, long neck though, a little bit of a rounded spine. And keep breathing. On your exhale, lowering knee and hand down towards the ground. Okay, first downward facing dog, so the hands come up a little bit in front of the shoulders. Nice parallel wrist creases to the front of the mat. Tuck your toes, lift up the knees. Exhale, shift back. Find your breath here. Head dangles between the shoulders. And then looking from your toes right to your fingertips, take as many steps forward as you'd like or that you can to the front of the mat and dangle out here in your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lifting, so the hands might rise up the shins as we look up, long spine, right, long neck. Exhale, release. From here, slides the hands back up the shins, but start to bend the knees into a chair pose. And then we'll slide the hands all the way onto the knees and eventually on the thighs. So we're in a chair pose, hands resting on the knees. Like I said, shoulders are rolling back and down. Pausing here. And then taking your right forearm, resting it on the right thigh, and extend the left leg nice and long, and then reach up with the left arm up towards the ceiling. So spreading your wings, or that one wing, I should say, your left wing. And on your exhale, float your wing down. We'll switch sides, so bend the left knee, take the forearm on the left thigh, extend the right arm and the leg. Breathe in, reaching. Exhale, come down. Keep going, everyone. So breathing and stretching, moving on your own time. Wherever you are in this flow, completing the right side. So making sure the right side is the last one to extend. So we've done both sides. Exhale, come all the way back down, just resting the forearms and the knees for a second. Slide the hands onto the knees. And then on the inhale, rise all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, palms to the heart center. Very nice. Sweep your arms up again. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. So bend the knees, shift forward, hinge forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fall forward. Take a big step back with the right foot to a low lunge. Lower the back knee down. Sweep your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, palms to the heart center. Take the hands down towards the earth. Frame the front foot. Extend the front leg now. So we're onto the heel of the left foot and the foot is flexed into our Ardha Manasana. Long words for half splits. Walk your fingers tips to the outsides of the mat. So extending a broadening of the shoulders, right? Maybe the wrists are right underneath the elbows. Inhale, reach the heart up. Exhale, hinge over top of that left leg. And breathe. Lift your heart up, inhale. Exhale, pause here. Okay, untuck the back toes and then start to sit back onto that right heel. So keeping the left leg nice and long, alrighty? So keeping that leg nice and long, we're still working on the left hamstring, fingertips to the outside of the mat. Inhale here, foot is still flexed. Knee is gonna be definitely off the earth, okay, most likely. Exhale, hinging forward again. Inhale, rise the heart. Exhale, hands come back onto the mat so that we can walk our hands forward as well as that left foot onto the earth. Take your hands down to the ground, tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. Downward dog, shift back. Look forward to the front of the mat. Take as many steps forward as you need or leap forward if that's in your practice. Inhale, halfway lifting. Exhale, forward folding. And then rooting into the feet, rise the arms, reach way, way up. Inhale. Exhale, palms to the heart. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that one again. So inhale, rise arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, let it go. Take a big step back with the left foot this time to your low lunge. Lower the back knee down. Bring the arms up for a sec to inhale. Exhale, palms to the heart. Take the hands down to the ground to frame the front foot. Shift back into half splits. So onto the heel of the right foot this time. Right back knee is underneath our hip. And we'll walk our hands out maybe to the outside of the mat. So broadening the shoulders and the chest, the heart. Inhale, heart comes up. Exhale, hinging forward. Lead with your glorious heart over that right leg. Lift your heart back up on the inhale. Exhale here. Untuck the back toes and start to shift back. So sinking back onto that left heel so that right leg is still long. Okay, on the heel still of the right foot. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, hinging this way over. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, hands back on the mat. Shift forward back onto the sole of the right foot, right? Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee, and this time step forward. So stepping forward, dangling here. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward. Rooting into the feet, rising the arms. Let's reach all the way up back to standing. Exhale, palms to the heart. Okay, so a little bit of a balance this practice at the front of your mat. Okay, just zipping up a little bit more here. Feet hip distance apart. Take your weight into the right foot. Okay, so into dancer pose, there's no surprise. That's what we're gonna do. We will bend the left knee. Okay, hips are square. Take hold of the outside of the left foot with the left hand and stay here. If this is your balance, phenomenal. This is great. Right hand comes to the heart, almost like a half prayer. You might stay here. You might start to extend the right arm out and then start to dip your heart forward as you start to shift your left foot into your left hand and find your dancer pose. So heart is forward, back foot into hand, hand into foot, kind of like when we were on all fours, if you recall that. Keep breathing here. On your next exhale, come back up to standing. Okay, see if we can keep that left leg still lifted as we now start to bring the left knee up about hip height and flex the foot, palms to your heart center. Pause here for a second. Inhale, keep that balance. Exhale, lower the left foot. Okay, other side right off the bat. So taking your weight into the left foot this time. Bend the right knee. Reach around, grab the outside of the right foot. You can stay here, maybe the left hand's in like a half prayer. Okay, still if you're here nice and tall, knees are pointed down, hips are square. Otherwise, extending left arm out, looking forward, dipping forward with the heart as we press that right foot into the right hand, right? And really doing a good job of carrying the right foot with the hand, so cradling it and breathing. Rise back up to standing. See if you can keep that right leg lifted, palms to the heart center. Take the right foot about hip height, foot is flexed, super tall, dignified spine. Exhale, lower the right foot down. Give yourself a little shake, maybe with the limbs if you need to. Sweep your arms up on the inhale, feet are parallel. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale down. And then step back to downward dog. So take your time, both feet go back. Pausing here. And then lower your knees down to the mat, find your child's pose. So wide-legged child's pose, perhaps knees to the width of your mat, arms come down, forehead to the mat, melting the head down. With your arms outstretched, take your palms to touch like a prayer. Almost want to say like a Virgin Madonna, like a prayer. Bending at the elbows, okay? So we can take the prayer to the base of the skull, the nape of the neck, and then walk your elbows out towards me. Really getting into the armpits there, side of the body. Release your hands. Start to come up onto hands and knees. And then find your seats. So however you want to find your seats to sit back. Okay, and we'll find a nice tall spine again here. Hands on the knees for a sec. Just find our breath. Keep the right knee bent like a cross-legged position, but extend the left leg. So into a one-legged forward fold, right foot to the inside of the left leg long, flexed foot, arms up, inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Just let yourself drape over your body. Lift your head up a little bit here, creating that long spine, and then walk your hands back into your body. Start to rise back up. Nice tall torso, extending the right leg, left foot to the inner right thigh. So switching sides, arms up, inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. And once again here, just melting over your body. Lift your head up a little bit to start to straighten the spine, and then walk your hands back in towards you, rising back up, pressing back up. Okay, bring both legs out, maybe windshield wiper the feet back and forth, right? And then I'll face you here to the front Well, you can face the front of your mat, but I'll face you here so you can see my face. And we will end our practice together here, palms on the knees, closing the windows of the eyes. It's just a nice, sweet practice together. Bring the palms to the heart center. Drop the shoulders down, the back body. Shine the crown of the head up tall. Thinking of a token or a piece of gratitude that you can bring into your hearts. Anything, absolutely anything. A little slice of gratitude, making your heart sing. And we'll complete our practice with very respectful namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.